Commentator Mark Turner here with the Veta Media team. Delighted to be bringing you this competitive match. 6 games into the season. 2 teams vying for post-season soccer. The weather is working with us this evening. It's a beautiful fall evening, about 78 degrees, which for Dallas, Texas, that's something to be excited about. Oftentimes, when we're catching these games earlier in the season, temps are in the high 80s, the 90s, sometimes even evening games threatening the 100s. But as you can see, we have a beautiful clear sky, just a few clouds, about 77, 78 degrees. Ready to get this game underway. Foro in the predominantly white uniforms and the grey socks going from right to left. In the first half, Texas Elite in the green jerseys going, of course, from left to right. Looks like Foro are kicking us off this evening. Dominating Price Anderson with an early touch on the ball. Look out for him this evening, folks. A lot of what Foro do offensively really well has a tendency to go through that young man, number 25, the Foro SC. I had the privilege of covering him in their previous match. A dominating victory by a score of 5-1. I think they may have played a game subsequently, but they were the last game I commentated on. And I was very impressed with Foro SC. Haven't yet seen Texas Elite this season. Foro settling things down in the back, as is their tendency. There is Anderson again, already looking to try and link up with a teammate and slide a ball through between defenders. Not able quite to make the connection on that occasion, but you can see early on exactly how Foro are setting up. Texas Elite now with a little possession. Attempting to break down the left-hand side. Pretty easy stuff, though, for Cavello in the 4-0 goal. Clearing without too much panic. Foro back in possession again. Long ball, looking for a runner out on the left wing. Foro glancing over his shoulder, seeing if he has any support. He does. It's a little deeper. Foro maintain possession, though. So out here on the left-hand side, they'll dink into the box, looking for Anderson going long on this occasion. Early signs, though, of the danger that Foro have. And they are on the attack. And we have our first goal of the evening. It is Bryce Anderson. I warned you about him before we even kicked off. And he has cropped up again to give Foro SC the 1-0 lead early doors in this North Texas competition in the UPSL Premier. 3 minutes in, Bryce Anderson and Foro SC take the lead. Long speculative ball in behind the defence. Everybody misses it except for Anderson, who clinically dispatches. And we have our first with his left foot. Texas Elite goalkeeper, no chance whatsoever. So hard to respond to a shot like that when it's essentially a snapshot. So accurate with it. Don't need a whole lot of pace when you're taking that shot. Just need accuracy. Bryce Anderson has demonstrated already on several occasions this season he has that in abundance. Long ball out to the left-hand side again. Foro SC getting some early joy on this near side of the field, although not able to gather the ball in on that occasion. Much to Texas Elite's relief. Good start from the home team, though. An excellent record already this season. Texas Elite trying to settle into the match. Good spell of possession for them here. Making progress down the right-hand side, not able to make the pass stick on that occasion. Foro now looking to turn something over. Again, advancing down the left-hand side. Sliding the ball inside to Anderson. Anderson laying it off. Good feet, and then a ball into the channel, a little heavy. Asking too much of a teammate on that occasion. We're going back to the goal a little earlier in the 3rd minute. Again, wonderful snapshot from Anderson. Gets his knee over the ball. Great technique. Drills it into the ground. Despite the desperate lunge from the Texas Elite goalkeeper. Anderson putting Foro SC ahead. And long raking ball out to the left-hand side. Foro's left winger in plenty of space, not able to dispatch the cross on this occasion, but the deflected defensive clearance, giving Foro a throw-in. Touch. Long ball into the box. Cleared out pretty easily by Texas Elite, but not far. And it's another shot, and it's another goal! OSC, 2-0 to the good, just 8 minutes in. Goalkeeper perhaps should have done a little better with that. Although it was a rocket of a shot. Try and get you a goal scorer on that. It's not... Numbers on the back of the Foro shirts aren't the easiest to distinguish, particularly when they're in motion. We will try and get you a goal scorer on that as quickly as possible. What I can tell you, though, with certainty is that Foro SC, to just 8 minutes, are 2-0 up as the visiting Texas Elite. Dangerous pass across the face of goal. Texas Elite still apparently having confidence in their play, although they do turn the ball over there, though the referee decides there was an infringement. Free kick to Texas Elite. Foro again, and they're making it look like child's play. Some juggling in the box. And Foro SC have their third goal of the game, just 9 minutes in. What a remarkable performance from the home team in the first 10 minutes of this game. Touch off the head, little right foot, another little right foot, back of the net. Well, is it too cruel to suggest that within 9 minutes this game is over as a contest? Certainly hope not, for Texas Elite's sake. Foro are not interested in playing. They have their foot firmly on the throat of their opposition, and they aren't prepared to let up. First goal after 3 minutes, second goal 8 minutes, third goal in the 9th minute. Foro SC mean business this evening. Texas Elite now trying to break down the right-hand side, trying to create something of their own. An opportunity, maybe a shot on goal, but Foro's rapid and strong defence intercepting, snuffing out the danger. And believe it or not, Foro Soccer Club do not even top the Texas North Division at this moment in time. Be a brave man who bets against them being there or thereabouts by the end of the season, though. They currently sit in third. Only one defeat to their name. FC Dallas Dynamo and Balboa FC occupying the second and first spots, respectively. Texas Elite rooted to the bottom of the table. By contrast, Foro Soccer Club only having lost one game this season, Texas Elite only having won one game this season. I'm not sure that Foro necessarily would have expected this hot of a start, even against a team currently languishing at the bottom of the division. Everything that Foro has touched has turned to gold in the first 10 minutes. Now, as we enter the 15th minute, they are 3-0 up. Ball into the box, almost a fourth there. Two Foro players just needed to get a touch on that cross. Evaded both of them. Texas Elite with the throw-in. Hoping to get a spell of possession, I would imagine. Settle things down a little bit. See if they can make their way upfield. Looking very jittery at this moment in time, and who can blame them? They've had a real shock to their system in the opening 9 minutes or so of this game. Ball chipped into the box. It out from Texas Elite. Good defending. Not getting very far. Foro hustling. Getting back behind the ball. Trying to cut off avenues, and they have done so. It's Foro back in possession once more. On the right-hand side. Feeding it back into the middle of the park. Runners ahead. Lots of options. Tuck the ball inside. It's a shot. It's a block. Maybe a follow-up. Oh, it is. And it's off the crossbar. That could have been number 4 very easily. The on-rushing striker did the right thing. Goalkeeper was prone on the floor. He had to go for the roof of the net. He just got a little too under it. Rather than it bulging the top of the net, it rang off the crossbar. Narrow escape. Texas Elite. I believe when I was commentating on Foro previously, it was the U21 team. Oh, Anderson bringing the ball under a spell. Not able to get a shot off, though. Great touch again. So cliche, but really great touch for a big man. Cliches are often cliches because they're true. And it's certainly the case. If Bryce Anderson, who, like I said, was playing for the U21 team a couple of weeks ago when I was commentating on Foro SC U21s, and I don't know if he was in that team just playing because they were short or trying to get minutes, if this is his natural home, or if indeed today is a promotion for him. He's getting a look in with the Foro SC full team, as it were. Either way, he looked great in the last game, and he certainly doesn't look out of place in this team. The goal already to his name. And several moments of link-up play with his teammates. Texas Elite going from side to side, but not getting much in the way of progress just yet. That's a nice ball. But again, they're going back. Foro now with every man back behind the ball. Work from Foro again, working the ball down the left-hand side. Maybe another opportunity here. Anderson waits in the middle, but the offside call comes. Foro not timing their break perfectly on that occasion. Pretty marginal call, I'd imagine, but offside nevertheless, per the officials. Again, Texas Elite breathe a sigh of relief. They are back in possession. Lovely crossfield pass. Texas Elite actually doing pretty well when the ball is at their feet. Nice, clean, crisp passing until they get into that attacking third, as you saw just there, and then Foro tend to snap in, close them down. Texas Elite just not able to make any headway. Pretty triangles coming to naught, and they're certainly not able to get back in behind the Foro defence. Now it's Foro looking to show Texas Elite how it's done. It's Anderson on the ball. Chucked it out to the left-hand side, then gives the overlap. Almost gets on the end of it too through a deflection. But Texas Elite coming away with the ball now. Again, just not enough pace. Not enough incisiveness. Going side to side, and in that instance around in circles. Oh, and Foro with a rare mistake in defence. Texas Elite are not able to take advantage of it. That they think might get themselves a throw. Oh, actually they don't. Guess it came off a Texas Elite player last. Not even get themselves a throw in at this point. Anderson, if he's beaten the trap, he may get number 4. Oh, it comes off his knee. He's not going to be able to rail that one in. And he's going to be kicking himself, because it looked like he sprang the offside trap. Anderson was on for a brace. And the ball ricocheted off the turf, fell onto his shin, as we'll see there, just off his kneecap, I think, actually. Good work from the Texas Elite goalkeeper, making sure that Anderson went wide. As the tall 4-0 forward followed the ball out of play. That could have very easily been number 4, though. Feels like additional 4-0 goals are just a matter of time. They were looking mightily dangerous this evening. Texas Elite almost getting in behind the Foro defence for the first time this evening. 22 minutes into the match, and that might have been their first break, but didn't quite hit the pass on point. A little heavy for the runner. Flashes, though, maybe, of Texas Elite's ability up top. Not like that. Too easy for Foro to read. Down the right-hand side. Gobbled up by a 4-0 winger, though well defended by Texas Elite, and it's 4-0 with the corner. Anderson, surely a target for this corner. Doesn't quite find its way to him. Well headed out by Texas Elite. Ball in again behind the defence. Oh, it deflects off that defender, and it finally comes to a 4-0 forward. Gratefully guides that ball into the back of the net. Goal from Tommy Robinson. It's always nice when goal scorers turn around and show you the number on the back of their shirt. The goalkeeper misses it, hits a defender, hits another defender. Robinson, second bite of the cherry. 4-0, 4-0 to the good. have to wonder what's going through the minds of these Texas Elite players at this point. This must be mentally brutal. Guess they just have to keep trying to do the right things and trying to create opportunities of their own. Foro comfortable in possession. They thread the ball through to Anderson. Good interception from Texas Elite. Do a nice job, actually, of carrying the ball past multiple Foro players. Only for Foro's back line to ultimately win it back. Now Foro, again on the counter. Not much in the way of support, may not need it. Although there is a man waiting on the back post, and Anderson's there too. Oh, good grief. What a beautiful team goal. Everybody on the front line involved. Garcia, Algabri, and Anderson. Draws the goalkeeper. Back to the centre. Out to Anderson. Anderson squares. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 5-0, Foro SC. Folks, we are not even a third of the way through this game yet. We have a 5-0 scoreline. You're part of the Foro coaching staff. You have to be immensely proud with how this team are putting Texas Elite to the screws. Great long field ball again out to the right-hand side, tucked inside. Good resolute defending from Texas Elite on this occasion. Clearing it out, now looking to spring their own attack. And they actually have numbers as well. That's a great ball out to the right-hand side. It's just a touch heavy. It's a good idea, the angle was right. Just a little too strong. And that has been the story of Texas Elite's evening so far. The rare occasion they found space in behind the Foro defence. Not able to connect their passes quite, or the touch has been a little too heavy. A frustrating evening for Texas Elite so far, and make it worse here. Maybe a corner. Foro on that occasion. Well, the referees decided it was a foul. Little nudge in the back, I think. I think maybe it was shoulder to shoulder, but perhaps 404 were just accidentally clipping the heels of the Texas Elite player, causing him to take a tumble. No intent there, I don't think, but the referee decided that coming together was a 4-0 player's fault. Hence the free kick for Texas Elite, and Texas Elite now with another free kick, quickly taken in the centre of the park. Good work from the left-hand side from Texas Elite, looking to try and slide the ball in for a cross. It's going to be a goal kick for 4-0, but that was adventurous from Texas Elite. Just managing to keep the ball in, I think, but then ultimately going out on the second attempt. As challenging as it is to make out these numbers on the back of the Foro jerseys, particularly when the players are in motion, we have resigned ourselves to doing our best at halftime to replay the goals so we can give kudos to the goal scorers. We know that goal number 1 scored by Anderson just 3 minutes into the match. Not quite sure who dispatched goals 2 and 3 in minutes 8 and 9. We know that the 4th goal on the 23rd minute was Robinson. And the last goal on the 25th minute, again, TBD. But we will do the best during halftime, during the replays. The goal scorers, their props. Right now, we may have another goal scorer in our midst. As Foro come again through, threatening, and that's a absolute peach. What a beauty. I think that was number 10, Gomez. Goodness gracious, he painted the corner there, didn't he? Knew exactly what he wanted to do. Cut across, right foot. Thierry Henry-like. Beautiful. Not much in the way of celebration, which is a good thing to see when you're winning 6-0 in the first half. The first half hour. You probably should keep your celebrating to a minimum. So just a few high fives, a couple of pats on the back. Nothing too crazy. Very classy from Foro SC. UPSL operate any kind of a mercy rule? I wonder if it's like MASL. I used to cover that league, the Indoor Pro League there. Whenever one team got up too dramatically on another, you get an additional player for a period of time. Awesome. Talking in jest, I don't think we'll see that here in this UPSL Premier game, but goodness gracious, Texas Elite could definitely do with an extra body or two. Foro SC seem like they're playing with an extra player or two. Dominating performance so far from the team from North Texas. Very entertaining if you're a Foro SC fan. Foro again. Ball gets put through the middle. It's Anderson on it. Won't get bumped off the ball. Sets up a teammate. Who in turn returns the favour. Slides it to the left-hand side. Good save from the Texas Elite goalkeeper, but only as far as Anderson. Not able to settle on the ball. Good work from Texas Elite. Anderson does get his shot off eventually and finds the back of the net, because of course he does. Anderson with his second of the game. Foro SC with their 7th. What a strike. Bryce Anderson. The minute you give him a little bit of space, sight on goal, and an opportunity to put that ball on his left foot, you're in trouble. Anderson 2, Foro SC 7, Texas Elite 0. Foro again, this time breaking on the left-hand side. Texas Elite just struggling so much with the runners, allowing them to get goal side all too easily. Shot from distance, narrowly wide. Actually, it may have clipped. It's hard to tell from this angle, but it may have clipped the upright. That shot was definitely 30, 32, 33 yards out. Goodness gracious. Foro again, pressing that Texas Elite back line. Texas Elite able to clear on this occasion. Must be like holding back the tide. Stood in the ocean, hands up. Gonna hold it back as the tide rolls in. Impossible task, and that appears to be what Texas Elite are facing this evening. 35 minutes into this game, 7 goals down. As we say in England, it's becoming a cricket score. I have to imagine, though, for SC, those coaches have to be looking to the bench. See some changes at half-time, give some of those players that haven't got as many minutes a chance to stretch their legs. I mean, let's be perfectly frank, the job is done. Victory is assured, the points are in the bag. Might be a nice opportunity to give some of those second-string players a chance to get out there and prove their worth. You have to say, as cruel as it may sound, I love seeing Foro SC going just as hard in the 36th minute as they did in the first. They are not letting up at all, are they? They do not rest on their laurels. They do not come off the gas. That's the competitive spirit. Again, surging ball out down the left-hand side. Ball on the ground, offside. Assume the offside must have been the original pass out to the left winger. Although maybe the referees are judging the ball had gone out. Which I don't think it did, but okay. It's the Elite living dangerously. Foro winning the ball high up. So composed in possession. One can argue it's easy to be composed in possession when you're 7 goals to the good, but this is how they've played this game from the opening whistle. Got a ball to the back post. Anderson looking to retrieve. Delivers the throw in. Anderson back in possession. Picks up his head. Maybe looking at a shot, looking for a teammate. Beautiful pass to the outside of the right foot. Finds a teammate out on the left wing. Ball recycled back to the middle. Foro again, just probing. Sliding the ball from one side of the field to the other. To create spaces in that Texas Elite back line. And who would bet against them being able to? And it's 7 times already. Good work from Foro once again, keeping pressure on that Texas Elite backline. Trying to find number 8 before halftime. Ball out to the left-hand side. Rolled cross into the box. Ricochets off a Texas Elite defender. Corner for Foro. Well, I say this just about every time Foro get a corner, but surely Anderson is the target. Can he get his hat-trick before halftime? Ball played into the box. Good half volley. Flashes across the face of goal. As opposed to finding the back of the net on this occasion. I think that was one of the Foro defenders. Demonstrating some excellent attacking technique there, although not able to register a goal on this occasion. Good technique nonetheless, though. Sicily trying to broach that back line. Foro holding fast. And again countering. It's Anderson who sprung the trap, going for his halftime hat-trick, and he has it! Although he has his head in his hands, I thought for a second he'd been called offside. It was almost an apologetic celebration from the Foro front man. Keeper comes out, tries to make himself big. Anderson, I think, gives him eyes to the left. Or slotting the ball by him. On the right-hand side. And that is a first half hat-trick for Price Anderson. Foro SC leading Texas Elite by a score of 8-0. Robinson stood over the ball on this free kick, decides to take a shot, just narrowly wide. I certainly understand why he'd do that. But he has his name on the score sheet. Most everything that Foro have put on frame has found the back of the net this evening. So you can definitely put that down as ambitious, but also worth a try. So as we head into The final minute of the first half. Texas Elite thoroughly battered and bruised by a forceful Foro SC, who've been utterly irrepressible in the first 45 minutes. 8 goals to the name. Texas Elite barely able to get into the attacking third in the first half of this game. It has been the definition of one-way traffic. It's been a blistering performance from Foro SC. Referee blows his whistle. Decides enough is enough right at the 45-minute mark. Well, folks, I don't really know what else to say. In all the time I have been commentating on UPSL and other professional games, indoor and out, rarely have I seen such a one-sided contest. But that is what we have this evening, with Foro SC hosting Texas Elite. Not being particularly good or friendly hosts to them. Instead, opening up an 8-0 lead in the first half. Yes, you heard that right. 8 goals in the first 45 minutes. Incredible performance from the team in white. Texas Elite, well, I'm not sure what their halftime talk is going to consist of, but they need to find something from this game. Modicum of learning, opportunity to maybe try something a little different tactically, maybe get some fresh legs on the field. Certainly at this point, the game is done, so they need to take from it what they can. We are going to take from a half-time break an opportunity to go grab a cup of tea. We will see you at the beginning of the second half.
Skills and inspire a lifelong love for the game.
Foro skills!
There are a lot of people in this area who would play sports if they had a great place to play.
Ahora sí que cualquier deporte que practiques es bueno. Mientras hagas ejercicio, hay que mantenerse bien.
People don't want to pay to go play on a piece of dirt. They want to play on something that they see on TV. To them, it feels like they're in a stadium. It feels like they're somewhere really cool, like really high end.
There's just really nothing around here like Foro. Parents love it, players love it. When they see the facility, it just adds that level of professionalism to, you know, the whole program, to our club. Being outdoors is crucial for us because we're training to play outdoors. And a lot of other clubs too have not been able to train, but we haven't skipped a beat. You know, having organized fields, the lines, the turf.
Being able to have multiple fields going.
La cancha, la superficie está excelente. No corres el riesgo de lesionarte.
The sand volleyball courts are great. They keep them up. They're really nice. They're soft. They have a built-in place for the players to shower off.
Puedes rentar 1 hora, puedes rentar 2 horas, quedas con los amigos.
Being so close to the heart of Addison, this is just a brilliant location.
El lugar está padre, hay árboles.
There's nothing else around here that offers an experience like that. Now that they have a place to play, they can actually come out and play.
Hello Dallas players, it's Brian Padilla here, manager and player coach at Foro Skills. I grew up in the Dallas area playing for the FC Dallas Academy and always dreamed of getting to the professional level. It didn't take me long to figure out that if I wanted to be at the top of my game and ahead of my competition, I had to put in the extra hours outside of team training. My goal here is to pass on the passion and drive to a new generation of players. Foro Skills is the perfect place to build confidence, improve skills, and inspire a lifelong love for the game.
Foro Skills.
There are a lot of people in this area who would play sports if they had a great place to play.
Ahora sí que cualquier deporte que practiques es bueno. Mientras hagas ejercicio, hay que mantenerse bien.
People don't want to pay to go play on a piece of dirt. They want to play on something that they see on TV. To them, it feels like they're in a stadium. It feels like they're somewhere really cool, like really high end.
There's just really nothing around here like Foro. Parents love it, players love it. When they see the facility, it just adds that level of professionalism to, the whole program, to our club. Being outdoors is crucial for us because we're training to play outdoors. And a lot of other clubs too have not been able to train, but we haven't skipped a beat. Having organized fields, the lines, the turf.
Being able to have multiple fields going.
La cancha, la superficie está excelente. No corres el riesgo de lesionarte.
The sand volleyball courts are great. They keep them up. They're really nice. They're soft. They have a built-in place for the players to shower off.
Puedes rentar una hora, puedes rentar 2 horas, quedas con los amigos.
Being so close to the heart of Addison, this is just a brilliant location.
El lugar está padre, hay árboles.
There's nothing else around here that offers an experience like that. Now that they have a place to play, they can actually come out and play.
Hello Dallas players, it's Brian Padilla here, manager and player coach at Foro Skills. I grew up in the Dallas area playing for the FC Dallas Academy and always dreamed of getting to the professional level. It didn't take me long to figure out that if I wanted to be at the top of my game and ahead of my competition, I had to put in the extra hours outside of team training. My goal here is to pass on the passion and drive to a new generation of players. Foro Skills is the perfect place to build confidence, improve skills, and inspire a lifelong love for the game.
Foro Skills.
There are a lot of people in this area who would play sports if they had a great place to play.
Ahora sí que cualquier deporte que practiques es bueno. Mientras hagas ejercicio, hay que mantenerse bien.
People don't want to pay to go play on a piece of dirt. They want to play on something that they see on TV. To them, it feels like they're in a stadium. It feels like they're somewhere really cool, like really high end.
There's just really nothing around here like Foro. Parents love it, players love it. When they see the facility, it just adds that level of professionalism to, the whole program, to our club. Being outdoors is crucial for us because we're training to play outdoors. And a lot of other clubs too have not been able to train, but we haven't skipped a beat. Having organized fields, the lines, the turf.
Being able to have multiple fields going.
La cancha, la superficie está excelente, no corres el riesgo de lesionarte.
The sand volleyball courts are great. They keep them up, they're really nice, they're soft. They have a built-in place for the players to shower off.
Puedes rentar 1 hora, puedes rentar 2 horas, quedas con los amigos.
Being so close to the heart of Addison, this is just a brilliant location.
El lugar está padre, hay árboles.
There's nothing else around here that offers an experience like that. Now that they have a place to play, they can actually come out and play.
Hello Dallas players, it's Brian Padilla here, manager and player coach at Foro Skills. I grew up in the Dallas area playing for the FC Dallas Academy and always dreamed of getting to the professional level. It didn't take me long to figure out that if I wanted to be at the top of my game and ahead of my competition, I had to put in the extra hours outside of team training. My goal here is to pass on the passion and drive to a new generation of players. Foro Skills is the perfect place to build confidence, improve skills, and inspire a lifelong love for the game.
Foro Skills.
If they had a great place to play.
Ahora sí que cualquier deporte que practiques es bueno. Mientras hagas ejercicio, hay que mantenerse bien.
People don't want to pay to go play on a piece of dirt. They want to play.
Thank you to our Veta Media team, replaying the highlights of the first half. 8 fantastic goals from Foro SC. Getting a look at those replays, I'm pretty sure that we had both an Anderson and a Gomez hat-trick in the first half. We know for sure that Anderson was responsible for the first goal. Still not sure who scored the second, my apologies, but I believe the 9th goal was Gomez, 23rd we know was Robinson, 25th was, I think, Gomez, and likewise the 30th, which would have given him his hat-trick. We know for sure that Anderson did score in the 33rd minute and the 41st, securing his first half hat-trick. So I think we may just have one goal scorer that we're uncertain about, but what really matters is that there is no uncertainty when it comes down to who is winning this match and who, quite frankly, has already won this match. The hosts, Foro SC here in North Texas, in Dallas. The visitors, Texas Elite, struggling in that first half. Decent enough on the ball, but just not able to penetrate. Foro back line. Got through once or twice, but unable to really make anything of it. Meanwhile, they were always trying to scramble back as Foro SC countered with absolute clinical thrust. Incredibly difficult first half for Texas Elite. They'll be hoping to do better in the second 45. We wait for the teams to return to the field. I want to encourage you, if you're enjoying this broadcast, do check out other UPSL games. UPSL is the country's largest professional development league. With fantastic teams in it, up and down the country, coast to coast. Hundreds and hundreds of games a season. Like to learn more, check out UPSL on the social medias at UPSL Soccer. For the second half, it'll be Texas Elite going from right to left on your screen. Texas Elite in the green jerseys, in case you're just joining us now at halftime. Foro SC, of course, going from left to right. The predominantly white uniforms with the grey socks and the 8 goals. A lot of familiar faces still out on the field. Looks like Garcia is still out there. Anderson is still out there. Gomez is out there as well. So Foro SC evidently in no mood to ease up. Play some of the second string, at least not the start of the second half. So Texas Elite know what they have to do. They have their hands full. They've got to try and find a way through this Foro defense. Make progress they were unable to make in the first half, and they may have an opportunity here. But the pass back is not a good one. Should have made more of that. Now offside. That was disappointing from Texas Elite. Suddenly an opportunity opened itself up to them. We can see it here. Oh, actually, that's a little later in the move. But earlier in the move, uncharacteristic mistake in the Foro defense. Gave Texas Elite the ball in a prime position. We're not able to make the most of it. Long ball finds Anderson. Anderson shaking off his man and slotting home his 4th of the game. Goodness gracious, he is a steam train, isn't he? It is so incredibly hard to knock him off the ball. Nods it on for himself, shakes off his marker, slots in at the near post. Anderson with 4. Foro SC, just like that, with 9. Scoring at will. This is a rough night for Texas Elite. I'm imagining probably a career high, Bryce Anderson. I wonder if he's ever scored 4 goals in a game, or more accurately, 4 goals in 47 minutes. A little bit crazy, isn't it, when you say it like that? A goal a little over every 10 minutes. Texas Elite winning the ball back high. Again, just not good decision making in that final pass. Quite sure these players are capable of the execution, and they have the right idea, but they're just not making it work. Giving the ball up far too easily. Every time they do, Foro punish them. It's almost, that's not the way you do it, guys. Here, let us show you. Goodness gracious. Living dangerously in the 4-0 goal. I can understand why their goalkeeper, Isaac Cavallo, is maybe a little bored, but whew, talk about trying to inject excitement into your night. Oh, goodness gracious. Cavallo has something to do there. That was a deep shot. Opportunistic. From a Texas Elite defender. Intercepts the pass. Goodness gracious, that's got to be 45 yards out, maybe more. Cavallo has to get a hand to it, and it leads to Texas Elite's, I think, first corner of the game. I remember another one. Right now, let's focus on this one. Ball into the box. Heading toward the goal, and Cavallo grabs it gratefully. This is a purple patch for Texas Elite. Almost catching out the 4-0 goalkeeper earlier, but he was being a little tricky with the ball at his feet. Then catching him out with a snapshot, leading to a corner. Then getting the resultant corner on frame. Although it was a pretty rudimentary save for Cavallo, surely offside. Texas Elite are through, can't finish anyway. I'm not sure if the flag went up, but I'm quite sure that was offside. Back to that corner. Came off a hip, I think. Wouldn't have mattered if it had gone in the net, but Cavallo made sure it didn't. Our folks from our production team could maybe roll back the replay from that offside here just a moment ago. I'd like to see if that was offside. I don't suppose it much matters in the grand scheme of things. Shot was missed. Dropping in Anderson again, and once again, big stride takes him away from his man, and that's his 5th. This is taking candy from a baby. And Anderson doesn't care, because he's coming away with fistfuls of candy. Goodness gracious. Talk about your clinical dispatch. Is Bryce Anderson going to get a first half and a second half hat-trick? Right now he has taken 4-0 into double figures. That is 10-0 versus Texas Elite. I'm going to go on record now and say if Bryce Anderson stays on the field long enough, because the coaches may choose to sub him out, he's getting a hat-trick. Oftentimes subs take place usually around the hour mark, which gives him 9 minutes to score his 6th goal of the game, and we know good and well Bryce Anderson has been scoring a goal every 10 minutes this evening, so 9 minutes, no problem. Well, the Veta Media team, who are fantastic, by the way, best in the business, have drawn our attention to the fact that Foro are rather helpfully posting their goal scorers online, which means we can confirm that the 2nd goal of the night was scored by Tommy Robinson. Third goal wasn't Gomez. It was actually Garcia. Texas Elite. Good running here, going past 4, 5. Goodness gracious! Oh, that's heartbreaking. That would have been the goal of the night. What a fantastic run. And it's just not there at the end of it, though. I walk back my comment from just moments ago. Evidently, it wasn't Robinson who scored the 2nd goal. Also, we don't know who scored the 3rd goal. I mentioned that I thought it was Garcia. It was actually Garcia. The 4th goal. Don't worry, folks. I'm going to run back through this. I'm as confused as you are. We'll give you a complete rundown here in just a moment. Texas Elite, ball out on the left-hand side. Slide the ball inside. May have a shot on frame. Well, it was a shot, but it wasn't on frame. All right, strap yourselves in. Anderson with the first half hat-trick, which we already knew. We also had a first half hat-trick from Gomez. Garcia scored. That was all she wrote in the first half. Second half, of course, 2 goals from Anderson so far. Those are confirmed goal scorers, with a little help from Vedder and from Foro's social media presence. Told you we'd get there in the end. You know, as commentators, we prepare for all of these games, try and get a little history on the teams, on the players. Foro breaking through on the right-hand side, ball into the middle. Oh, a rare miscue, then a shot on target, good save from Texas Elite. But as well as you prepare and as much history as you get, as closely as you try to follow the match, rarely do you expect a game to contain 10 goals, and almost never from one team. And I'm not complaining. Been very entertaining, and now Texas Elite looking to try and get on the score sheet themselves. Quick hands, though, from the Foro goalkeeper. They needed to be alert, and he was. Well, it looks like Anderson has been withdrawn from the game, so he won't get his double hat-trick. I was just scanning the field to see if he was still on at the hour mark. Evidently he has been withdrawn. Just the 5 goals tonight then for Bryce Anderson. Congratulations to him. Anna Evening, Foro's number 25. 5 for the 25. Oh, now I'm wondering, now that I've said that, if that's Anderson at the back there, but surely they wouldn't put him in defence. That's number 11. You have to feel bad for the Texas Elite goalkeeper. He looks utterly crestfallen. And he hasn't had a terrible night either. It's not like this has been an awful goalkeeping performance. Pretty poor defending there. Very smart thinking. Early shot, catching the goalkeeper off guard. Number 11. Texas Elite just desperate to get on the board. Get 1 goal to the name. They've had a couple of good chances in this half as well. Had that one fantastic move. Slaloming through 5 different Foro players. And they put the shot narrowly wide. And a couple of other looks at goal as well. Where is it going to end, though, for Foro SC? 63 minutes into the game, 11 goals to the good. 8 at half-time. Not beyond the realms of possibility they couldn't double that here in the second half. Although they have removed their top goal scorer in today's game from the game now, Bryce Anderson. Seem to be slowing them down very much, though. You know, I said this of Bryce Anderson the last time I saw him. I said there are some players that you see, you just think are going to go on and play at a higher level. When I look at Anderson, he really doesn't have much in the way of weakness. I mean, you wouldn't say he's blisteringly fast, but he's so strong and he's so smart when it comes to breaking that offside trap that he only needs to get. Well, we may have a breakaway here. Talking about breaking offside traps. And Texas Elite 2 finally have a goal to their name. It took them 65 minutes. But they've done it. Slipping the ball into the onrushing Cavello. It's hard not to feel a little bit happy for them. It has been a brutal evening this evening. He's soul destroying the Texas Elite players. I believe that was Jose Ochoa, number 8, with that goal. End up being Texas Elite's only of the evening, but at least they have something now. Some small consolation. Something representative of their efforts this evening. It's in Ochoa again. Hustling to get on the end of that through ball. Veo beating him to it on that occasion. I'll come back to waxing lyrical about Bryce Anderson in just a moment. Okay. As I was saying, Anderson may not be blessed with blistering pace, but he times his runs so well, and once he is the other side of defenders, he's so physically strong. It's incredibly difficult to wrestle him off the ball or slow him down. With that long stride, he is plenty fast enough to create enough space for a shot on goal. And speaking of shots on goal, taking another look at that strike from Ochoa. Nice finish from the Texas Elite number 8. And I've seen Anderson score goals so far with his right foot, his favoured left foot, and his head as well. So, wrapping up the dissertation on Bryce Anderson. Excellent player. Expect to see more of him. Not this evening, though. He's been withdrawn from the field. Foro SC look to see out the last 23 minutes without him. I think they're probably going to be okay, leading as they do by 11 goals to 1. It's rather a pleasing score to have on the scoreboard. All the ones. It's very symmetrical. Foro breaking down the left-hand side, ball into the centre of the park. Nice footwork, and then a left foot shot. That's number 12. Excellent footwork. A well-struck finish. Foro SC, their dirty dozen.
Go, Foro, get another one.
Foro being dispossessed rather uncharacteristically. Oh, Texas Elite trying to barrel the way through midfield. Ceremoniously knocked to the ground in the process. Nothing malicious in that. Sure what the referees asked Texas Elite to bring the ball back quite so far and suggest that ball should be at least another 8 to 10 feet further forward.
Second ball.
Ball out for an Elite throw-in. Throw down the left wing. Foro looking to cut inside. Good defending from Elite. Dropping the ball out to their left wing. It's a lovely channel pass if they can get on the end of it. Vio though, alert to the danger. Work from the Foro goalkeeper. Well, with less than 18 minutes still to play, the goals have dried up a little bit. I mean, you've had 13 of them, so we can't get too greedy. It was only 4 minutes ago since we had the last one, but Fawcett, the Foro SC Fawcett.
Be ready, be ready.
Oh, we may have another goal, and we do from the lead. I thought that was a goner. I wasn't even tracking it, simply because I thought that ball was definitely going out of play, and I believe it's Ochoa again. But this is what the goal is all about. Look at the running. Fantastic pass into the box. Well dispatched from Ochoa. You know, there is no doubt that Texas Elite have been well beaten this evening. Foro SC in just about every metric and measure far superior. But you do have to tip your hat and say that was some fantastic hustle from Texas Elite down the right wing. Great pullback. And getting to the ball would have been one thing, but to be able to then pull it back and put it on Ochoa's feet, something else. And then a calm finish from Elite's number 8 for his second of the game. Well, here I was just waxing lyrical about how the Foro SC Fawcett was no longer flowing so aggressively. And though that may be true, they've eased up on the goal scoring, the rapid goal scoring that we saw in the first half. Texas Elite have decided to weigh in with a couple of their own, so whether it's at one end of the field or the other, the goals, they keep on a-coming. Now we have 14 of them. 14 goals in 74 minutes. Again, I've never commentated on a goal like it. Excuse me, a game like it. Never commentated on quite so many goals in one game, obviously, given that this is a unique match. It's been something else. It's been fun. It's been insane, but it's been fun. Maybe not quite so much if you're a Texas Elite player, coach, or supporter. Elite again on the move. They're going to get their third goal of the night. On that occasion, snuffed out by the Foro defence. Foro now making moves of their own. Long ball from the right-hand side out to the left. And they do have numbers. But Elite doing well to hustle and get back in position. Elite breaking down the left-hand side, did a nice job working the ball up this near side of the field and win themselves a corner now in the process. Corner for the Elite. Long ball, that's not going to be gathered in by either team. Out for a throw-in. Foro trying to find number 13. Put the ball inside. Teammates around him. Slides the ball out to the right-hand side. Cuts it back. See what he was trying to do, but so could Elite. And now they're looking to spring something at the other end. Not like that, though.
Attack, attack!
Give more!
Shot from distance. Well smothered by the Elite goalkeeper. That in England is what we call a grass cutter. I don't know if that applies when you're on turf.
Second ball.
Break from Foro on the left-hand side. Tuck the ball in. Looking to deliver the ball into the box. They can instead slide it in on the floor. Elite now being pressed to clear, do so, but only as far as a Foro player. Good turn inside. Shot goes wayward.
Go, put a head on it.
Evidently it took a deflection on the way through. It's going to be a corner for Foro SC. Ball delivered into the centre of the box, well headed away by Elite. Foro gathering the ball back though. To make headway down the left-hand side, gets fouled in the process. Free kick to the hosts. Kicking quickly. Nice footwork down that left wing, not able to find a teammate inside. And the referee has decided that that's a free kick for Elite, who had the ball, so probably could have played on there, but either way, it is Elite in possession. About 7.5 still to go. Both teams giving it their all, despite the fact the game was over as a contest long ago.
Next ball, next ball. Go to shoot.
Así era, así era.
on, Rocco. Let's talk.
Well intercepted by Foro. Now Foro looking on the break. They've got players tearing forwards, gangbusters, despite being 12 goals to 2 to the good. Ball into the box. Not a good delivery. You can tell his teammates are frustrated by that. Frustrated and exhausted. You had 4 players absolutely busting a gut. Get on the end of that. It's a good save. Good hands from the elite goalkeeper. Intercepted once again by Foro. Oh, he keeps the ball in. There is no doubt that ball was in. Gosh, it frustrates me to see that. It really does. The whole of the ball has to cross the whole of the line. I hope this replay continues. Oh, production folks, I wanted to see that one. But I guarantee you, the whole of the ball did not cross the whole of the line on that occasion. And I just don't understand why officials call that. It's maddening. Anyway, so box away.
Quick, quick, quick.
This ball incisively through the heart of the elite midfield. Elite, though, fighting hard to win the ball back. The referee has called something back. I don't know what exactly. So maybe there was a collision. There's a free kick Elite's way.
Go, turn, turn. Push, push, push.
Long ball in behind the elite defence. Goalkeeper almost caught out by the bounce. Able to gather the ball in ultimately.
Let's go, let's show, let's show. Talk, talk, talk. Next one.
How about that for a through ball? Very near. Goalkeeper to forward.
Good idea. We're playing.
Good grief. The goalkeeper does a great job of gathering that ball up and then almost rolls it straight to a 4-0 forward. The 4-0 are in possession now and they have 5, 6 to aim at. May not need them, do not need them. That's goal number 13. That may be the cherry on the icing, on the cake. Takes a touch, picks the spot.
Two more, hat-trick.
Well, as we get ready to head into the last minute of regulation, and I doubt very much that the officials are going to extend this game much, if at all, beyond the 90 minutes. It looks like 15 goals, just the 15 goals, is our haul today. Not every game is a 15-goaler. But UPSL delivers entertainment just about every time I commentate on a match. UPSL is the country's largest professional development league. Hundreds of games every season. Entertainment from coast to coast, top to bottom. Check out UPSL on social media at UPSL Soccer.
Keep him there, Foro, keep him there.
Stay on top of the schedule. Make sure you catch a few more games like this.
There you go.
Be ready!
There aren't too many games like this, but
Up.
there are great contests to be had right across UPSL. And maybe the last shot of the game, gathered in from the Texas Elite goalkeeper. Elite now trying to break at the other end.
Go, Tommy.
No joy. 90 minutes. Ref's whistle, I was about to say imminent. I think we hear it, and that is that. A final score. Yes, folks, you're reading that right. A final score of Foro SC 13, Texas Elite 2. An absolutely astonishing match. Foro SC dominant from start to finish. Texas Elite at least able to get a couple of goals on the board through Jose Ochoa. I am not going to talk you through all 15 goals. Our friends at Veta Media are about to run the highlights for you. Enjoy these goals. It's been a fantastic evening of football and goal scoring. I've been your commentator, Mark Turner, here with Veta Media. We'll play you out on this reel and wish you a good night.
Something that they see on TV. To them, it feels like they're in a stadium. It feels like they're somewhere really cool, like really high end.
There's just really nothing around here like Foro. Parents love it, players love it. When they see the facility, it just adds that level of professionalism to, the whole program, to our club. Being outdoors is crucial for us because we're training to play outdoors. And a lot of other clubs, too, have not been able to train, but we haven't skipped a beat. Having organized fields, the lines, the turf.
Being able to have multiple fields going.
En la cancha, la superficie está excelente. No corres el riesgo de lesionarte.
The sand volleyball courts are great. They keep them up. They're really nice. They're soft. They have a built-in place for the players to shower off.
Puedes rentar una hora, puedes rentar 2 horas, quedas con los amigos.
Being so close to the heart of Addison, this is just a brilliant location.
El lugar está padre, hay árboles.
There's nothing else around here that offers an experience like that. Now that they have a place to play, they can actually come out and play.
Hello Dallas players, it's Brian Padilla here, manager and player coach at Foro Skills. I grew up in the Dallas area playing